It is Saturday night once again. Jim Foss, sorry for the late start. Um, we were having as budget, I forget what he changed his name to, but as budget used to say, technical diddlies. Um, but we're going now, and we've got gun websites. How's it going?
Welcome. Thanks for the invite.
And Gizzard Gary, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Uh, excuse me. So, let me get my comments up here. There we go. Oh, okay. Um,
I'm going to turn my volume back up now. It's not echoing too bad, is it?
no,
I had it so low I could barely hear what you guys are saying.
no, you're good to go.
Okay.
Um, so, first off, I guess I'll say that Barrett SVG has changed. He is out there now. He is Skagit Valley Guns. Um, Henceforth, shall be known as Skagit Valley Guns. Um, he has started, got his FFL, and started a gun shop. He's a Type 7 manufacturer and is working on, um, will do some online sales, but he's still kind of getting stuff set up. Isn't quite there yet, but in the near future, and hopefully he'll be on soon. Uh, we can talk about it a little bit more. And you can get the straight note from the horse's mouth, as the kids would say. Um, and he has moved away from the toad to a gnome as his PFP. Uh, and I believe the gnome is named Norbert, Gnorbet, Norbert. So, uh, that covers that. Pinned at the top of the chat is a link for this week's poll. If you have not voted in that poll, please go over there and vote. Um, and we'll take a look at that here in a little bit, as long as I don't forget.
On the banner.
Oh, and thank you. And let me get the banner going here. At the bottom of the screen is an email address on technofloss@gmail.com. You can send in comments, suggestions, or pictures within reason. And if you send in a picture, please let me know out there in the chat that you sent it. That way I don't miss it. And and there's a link for the Discord server. It's a happening place to hang out, also to chit chat, share pictures and memes and stuff like that. You can get a hold of me there, and pretty much anybody else that comes on the chat, you can get a hold of through the Discord should you want to. If you watch this in replay, leave a comment. Whatever we talk about, agree with, disagree with. I read all the comments. They are always appreciated. There he is. Finally. Guns and Barbecue. How you doing?
I know. I'm late. Please dock my pay.
Well, I saw that you had left a comment earlier. I thought maybe you had fallen asleep.
I did not. I had a phone call.
No.
I feel like the chat is ruined.
I thought maybe you had a date.
That was earlier.
Congratulations.
So I had
Something like that.
just had mentioned to the chat that Baron is no longer Baron. He is Skagit Valley Guns.
Awesome.
So he has moved away from the Toad and has gone with a gnome.
Yes. Which I completely forgot about.
A gnome named Norbert, spelled with a silent G.
I like it.
So let me say hello to those who might be out there in the chat. To Live Moo, who has probably fallen asleep by now. DJ Play Nice. Guns and Barbecue. Gizzard Gary. Vulcan Rumble. Mr. Bob Dopolina. Skagit Valley Guns. Two-Way Chef and Barbecue. He's up late. Boomstick. Yeah. Oh, Brian Bridges. Woods is out there. I don't think he. I don't think he moved to Skagit. I think he's always been there. Ron Wayne. He likes pie. I do like pie too. And I think that's everybody. If I missed you, I do apologize. Don't be afraid to speak up again. Let me know I missed you. Uh, ooh. What was I doing? So, give me 1 second. I'm getting cold. I do apologize. I forgot to turn off my heater. All right.
I feel like this wouldn't happen if barbecue was on time.
I know it's just a disjointed chat tonight.
I know. I missed last week, then show up late this week. What's the world coming to?
Whew. Well, I can tell you some of what the world is coming to 2A wise. The Supreme Court is going to hear a couple gun cases coming up in the next session. One of them is marijuana users and gun ownership, which I'm not sure how that case is going to go, as I believe it's kind of like the Rahimi, where the guy involved is not a good guy.
Yes.
So I think, like Rahimi, there will be some good that comes out of it, but they're probably going to lose the case. But I don't know.
I think this will end up being a lot like Rahimi, where they'll say, well, it's case by case basis.
And the other case, what was the other Supreme Court case? Got a bunch of tabs open that I was looking at. That's. Oh, the sensitive places. They're going to hear the sensitive places. The
Is that the Spirit of Aloha case out of Hawaii?
yeah, the where you have to get permission ahead of time on private property. They're going to hear that, which I would think will get struck down, but God only knows. It's not. It's not the cases the two cases I think most people want are an AR case and a magazine case.
Yes.
But so oh, it's good. We're gonna hear something. Oh, and there is a slight chance that I'll lose power, and um, it sounds like it calmed down. It's been stormy all day. We lost power this morning. Uh, luckily, it was for less than an hour. I got the phone call from the power company, automated phone call saying that they know the power is out and it should be out. This was like 9 in the morning. They said it should be on by 10 p.m. and it was back on in less than an hour. So, but it's been heavy winds and rain. Um, so fingers crossed, the power will stay on. Wood's an NFA case. He wants an NFA case to end all that nonsense. That would be nice. Yes. And Sketch Valley Gun said, Meg case would be nice. Yeah. Carolina EDC Reviews is out there. Good evening. Florida, there's a court in Florida that ruled it was unconstitutional, that the ban on 18 to 20-year-olds purchasing guns was unconstitutional. But as it sits now, it only applies to the defendant. So it would have to go to their appellate court before it applied to anybody else. Minnie Wayne is out there causing trouble, making the troubles. Let's see. Madera County in California is now a Second Amendment sanctuary county, which on the face of it is nice. They're supporting the Second Amendment, but in actuality means absolutely nothing because of the supremacy clause in the Constitution that they cannot ignore federal law. But he said it's nice that a county made a resolution saying that they don't support the anti-gun tyranny. And what was this other one? Oh, and there's a challenge to the ban on mailing handguns through USPS, through the Postal Service, Shreve v. United States Postal Service. It was filed back in July, but they're challenging the law enacted in 1927, or with the restriction put in back in 27, prohibiting mailing handguns. You can mail long guns, but not handguns. That comes out of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, we weren't always awesome.
If you didn't ban mailing handguns, then murderers would just hang out next to mailboxes, murder, and then throw the gun into the mailbox with a stamp on it, and it would be
Oh, so I'm. Not sure if anything is scheduled in that case, but I know it was filed. Um, I think there was one more thing. Oh, North Carolina is their um, constitutional carry was passed but vetoed by their governor. And so they're working to override the veto. I think they successfully overrid the veto, but they're working on the language of the law. So there was something in it that there was some kind of snag in it that they were trying to fix. But so good for North Carolina. X Adam 1 is out there.
Yeah, North Carolina's been trying for some time now.
Well, it looks like they pretty much have done it. They're just hammering out the final language, I think.
Their barrier has always been their governor.
So it looks like the next November 17th. It says the House rescheduled the veto override on Senate Bill 50. So they're getting there. They're getting there. So, was there anything else recently that I've missed? Because I was just kind of looking up stories just before the chat.
I
The
think I
new
looked the same stories up on Monday. I think, yeah, it's pretty much it.
Oh, and then there's the Glock, the whole
Oh,
Glock,
yeah, yeah.
with the California banning the cruciform triggers. So Glock is coming out with the Glock V, V for vagina. Um, it sounds like I heard somebody talking about it, where the Glock, God, I forget what it's called now. The Glock performance trigger doesn't use the cruciform, so they might just be switching to that with maybe some extra couple other design changes, but nothing too extensive is going to change. I don't know. When I first heard about it, it was kind of, yeah, it felt like they're giving in, but I don't know. Now it's like, okay, whatever. They can do what they want to do. It's their business, not mine.
Yep.
Vulcan Rumble said time for a new Glock design. It's a 45-year-old design now.
And say, in addition to the trigger, though, from what I understand, they're redoing the slides. Um, what exactly they're doing to the slide, I don't know, but that's supposed to be one of the things with these new V models.
It's very possible. I haven't really looked into it. I've got I've got one, and I hadn't planned on getting more. So I think, was it you that? Oh no, it wasn't you. So I can't remember who's somebody's chat. They were talking about the when Glock comes out with the new model that it won't make the California roster anyways because it can't do the micro stamping.
Yeah, it wasn't me. I just criticized it heavily the last time I heard it brought up.
Gary said we already have refinements and the improvements in the Glock design. It's called Every Other Gun Company. And that's what the ban. It doesn't just cover Glock because it's all the Glock clones that use that same cruciform trigger. X-Adam1 said if Glock made an all metal gun in the same shape, it would sell out even after it was $1,000. Well, yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. If it gets challenged and dragged through the court system. Brian Bridges said it may nullify the many laws plus the new patent for the new design. It may nullify the many lawsuits plus new patent for new design.
I don't see how it would nullify any lawsuits because the lawsuits are there saying that Glock's wantonly allowing for these things to happen, which obviously is complete horse crap. But at the end of the day, that's already stuff that's happened and been in place, et cetera, et cetera. Just because Glock makes a move now, unless those cases where Glock's being sued is in front of a jury, then Glock's hoping to persuade the juries, like, look, we made a change. Nothing's getting nullified or taken off the table. Those lawsuits are still going to go forward as they are already, because they're happening in anti-gun states that they just don't care. It's like saying that because Chevy didn't put in breathalyzers to start your car, they are allowing drunk driving. No, that's ludicrous.
Well, one of the something that I kind of came to mind with the announcement of the redesign is that now going to be used in the lawsuit in the cases, the anti-gunners pointing at it saying, look, see, they even thought it was dangerous, they changed their design, this proves it was dangerous.
It very well could. It very well could.
It is a bullshit argument, but in front of a jury, you had the jury that said SIGs were dangerous because they didn't have safeties. It's one of the lawsuits that SIG lost. It was because they didn't have a safety. The jury ruled that they were unsafe. Yes, you've kind of popped in and out, but
I'm not showing him on the screen.
Yep. Yeah, I don't see him on the screen either, Puss.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
He's alive.
That was
I
one of
can
those
hear.
ghosts on the screen.
I can hear if somebody's in the back room. I can hear them talking, but nobody. The chat won't be able to hear them, and since I can hear them, I forget that they're not in the chat.
Oh, I thought everybody could hear me when I was talking from back there.
Well, I could hear you, but I'm on a panel. So
I could hear
That's what I
you.
mean, the panel, yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah. So, well, this is
Well, I for one feel like the criminals on the streets are going to see this and think, I'm going to take off that switch because the new models don't allow it and I shouldn't have it. And there'll be a lot less of those switches on the street.
Oh, I don't know. I have my doubts. They are criminals for a reason.
Are you saying that criminals are unsavory individuals that don't follow the rules?
Most of the time, yes.
Way to label them. Way to put them in a box. My gosh. This is 2025. How dare you?
And the only crimes that are being done
Dare
with switches would be drive-bys and attempts to take out a bunch of people at either reaction or meditated or whatever that's called. You know what I mean? It's not like bank robberies, I guess, and other things are being done with them. I don't know if it makes it better or worse or what, but to suggest that all crime is being done with these things is stupid.
Ron White said my FFL contacted me yesterday asking for any of my email alerts regarding Glock. All of his suppliers are sold out. Folks are in full panic mode. There's probably no need to panic. Is how many millions of them are there already out there? So there's a lot on the secondary market. The
You should
prices will probably
panic.
go up, but you probably don't have to panic.
You probably should panic.
I'm not going to panic, but I wasn't going to buy one anyways. XN1 said his brother just bought a couple G17 Gen 4 for $330. He also got a G26 and maybe a G48.
So what I'm hearing is you should panic buy and buy that one that my uncle tried to sell me. That was a G27, I guess, which is a 40, which I can't stand 40.
So does that mean that our old Gen 4 Glocks are worth money now? Wow.
You can turn a
Maybe.
40 into a 9.
What's that?
The 40 and the 9, you can go backwards. You can turn a 40 into a 9. I got to get a barrel.
Well, I've got a 19 and a 22, so I can go 9 or 40, either one. Or 357 SIG with the right barrel.
Got 27. Give me a 26, I guess.
I've got a 20, so I feel superior to everybody else.
Wow.
I think it's frustrating because it's unless there's some big play that I can't see here, like some 5D chess bullshit. It just seems like unnecessary move to appeal to people that don't matter. When unfortunately, from them, that's Glock's been the other way. Glock has done good stuff, like pro active shit in the past. It's his wife running it now, so it's going to be a different company from now on.
Justin Grimm is out there. He said he'd love to get a G49, but prices are crazy now.
Which one's the 49? One of the little ones?
I have no clue. I can't keep them straight. I know the 20 is 10, 23 is 40, 17 is 9.
45 is 9. 9 is 40. 40 is 16. 26 is 10. 11 is 5.
Carolina ADC Review said I'd like to try the new G26S X to see how it feels shooting.
I'm assuming you all haven't shot the 18s to shoot the full auto ones before.
No.
They're pretty
No, I
fun.
don't think I have.
They're pretty fun. They're a challenge, right? Because they click so much. There's like, the rise or whatever. So, but 3-round bursts and just like pumping on them, they're fun.
I've got a toy one. It doesn't do full auto. It's just got the um, on the side you can see the switch, but it's a part of the molded into the slide. And I'll give a little secret. I did a while back. I did a torture test on a Glock, mainly to poke fun at New York Outcast and his M&P, and I used my plastic. I didn't use my gun. I used the toy. I don't know if he realized it because he did a response video using his actual gun.
That was the video that started to change his mind, and now he's come around and he likes Glocks. So.
I think deep down he probably does.
He does. There's a photo of it. I got it somewhere on my phone.
He just doesn't want to admit it. He doesn't know how to deal with the feelings. He hasn't come out yet. Holy moly, Honcho Fett.
What?
Yeah, working too much and moving soon. Hope you have all been well. Well, it's nice to hear from you.
Yes. Good luck with your move.
XM1. When I first got into guns, I saw a Glock 18 for sale. It was like $7K. Didn't know that I couldn't just buy it at the time. Even now, I wouldn't pay that much because I don't have money to burn.
I actually used to own a Glock 7. Contrary to popular belief, you can't sneak through metal detectors with it. I was very disappointed.
Was your ceramic?
It was.
Until he dropped it and he cracked it.
I'm going to say it was a disappointing day.
Uh, Hopefully, G-Webs will come back here in a little bit. I don't know. I I guess if I had the money, then I would maybe buy if something full auto, but I just don't have any great urge to have full auto. I I would rather just have 3-round burst.
He said back it was in what 2018. He said that he saw that.
Um, he didn't say when. He just said when he first got into guns.
Oh, okay. I say, I mean, depending on when that was, I feel like, man. Granted, I don't have money to just burn like that either, but $7,000 to get you into a full auto. Not that I'd shoot it or anything, but that would be one of those things where it's like, okay, this is just going to go up in value.
I will say the exceptions would be a full auto Tommy gun, a grease gun, and a BAR. Those would be the three that I would want.
BAR for sure. Like, who would not want to shoot full auto 30-06?
They're kickers.
That's what I like.
Mm-hmm.
You probably wouldn't like the grease gun. What was the other one you said?
Tommy gun.
Oh, the Tommy. I mean, they don't have a lot of click. Everybody knows that.
I've shot my friend's his semi-auto one, which they are wicked cool, awkward and heavy, but still kind of badass. X Adam One said the person paying for the ammo wouldn't want to shoot 30-06 full auto. It would get expensive.
Feel like if I had the money to buy a BAR, the price of the ammo probably not much of a worry for me. But I feel like that's the case with a lot of full autos these days. When you do happen to see them, man, minimum price of a new car, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah. Honcho Fett said, yeah, I miss seeing everyone and going to events. Hopefully, once I am settled in the new place, I can take some time off to make it to Thunder on the Prairie or some other event.
Check that out.
That would be cool. And said, having to figure out how to move across state lines with firearms / ammo. And Scajavelli Guns, who I think I will call him SVG for short. FRT, so fart trigger in 22 LR. I just don't. On the whole, I do not enjoy 22s. I mean, my Marlin 60, I love that gun, but I don't enjoy shooting 22. XN1, if I win the lotto, I'll hire you and G Webs to reload ammo nonstop for me. You pick who does rifle, who does pistol, and shotgun. Oh, I am working on getting I've got my dies right here for 30-06.
I see X Adam 1 doesn't want to live dangerously or anything and have a blind guy reload for him. See how it is? Apparently he's anti-DEI.
So I'm not sure what Gary is calling heresy. There's
Not liking 22 LR.
and
Oh.
that's what I thought. Maybe Ron Wayne was what about. I just don't enjoy it.
I don't enjoy it like I used to. There's still a few that are really fun to shoot. Like that Mod Tex 22 that I've talked plenty about before and done a video or two on my channel about. Like I've told people that people crap on those because they were the predecessor to the Heritage Rough Riders and all that, and they're like, oh, they're cheap. You can get them at gun shows for like $75. I'm like, I don't care. I could hit pop cans with this thing at 50 yards all day long, and I mean, I wouldn't miss a shot. That thing was balls on, incredible. Probably the funnest 22 handgun I've ever gotten to shoot. Love it. And after that, there just wasn't much anymore that I like to shoot in 22. Then I got my Barkeep, and that is such a fun little gun. I don't know why, but the Barkeep is just a blast.
Exactly. I can't say what it is about it, but it just is.
I've tried to buy one before, and I'll look at it in the case, and I just can't do it. Vulcan Rumble said, "Sorry to inform you, are all in file number in a computer system somewhere. We are now only a directory under the root directory."
Eh?
I was kind of taking that to be a Big Brother knows. Big Brother has a file on you, which they already
Oh
had
yeah,
a file on me. You know, DOD has a file on me. State has files on me. Federal government has file. The FBI file on me. Whatever.
yep.
Yeah. So been there, done that. Scat SVG said just bought a mini 1903 A3 and 22 LR.
And see, like, there's still some rifles that I like to shoot in 22 as well, but like just getting out a 1022 and plinking with it, it's like, okay, whatever. Now there's a bolt action 22 that is in my family that I really enjoy shooting. That, well, not anymore because you got to be able to see the sights. But anything else really, other than the three that I just mentioned, I'm just kind of like, okay, like it's another 22. Oh, I lied. When I had my MMP 1522, that was a really fun gun as well. But I sold that many years ago. So, but when I had that, that was super fun.
I did kind of like one Woods and I got together. His one of his 22s that he had, it was a Smith and Wesson. But I think I probably enjoyed that more because it's I think it was stainless, so it's an all metal gun, so it had some heft to it. That was a little better. But I'm
Nice.
just I like to feel it, and 22 doesn't do it for me. I when I shot um, the 460 that Pat in a bunker brought Thunder in the Prairie.
Yep.
I was really disappointed after I shot it. I will admit.
All this hype and
Yeah.
not the bite you expected, huh? I
Nope.
didn't get to shoot it. I didn't know we had it there.
It was like an 8-inch barrel, 8-inch ported barrels.
Oh,
So
so
it just
that's going to help a little bit.
it wasn't. It felt like my 44 Magnum.
Mhm.
I was expecting some pain. Um, I shot it and I was like, it's nice, it's loud, but I will admit I was a little disappointed. I do appreciate him letting me shoot it though. I had never shot one before.
Just like when we
Except
shot the. Oh, go ahead.
I was to say, X Adam One said he loves his M&P 1522.
Yep. Yeah, those things are a blast, and it's another one of those deals where I'm just like, I don't know why. It's a semi-automatic 22. Like, why is it that I can be bored of my 1022 now, but the 1522, it's like, man, something about this, a lot of fun.
X Adam One said, "Damn, Foss likes it rough with a big bore." I do.
But it's a similar feeling, boss. Because 2 years ago when we got to shoot Jake's 454 Casull, I was like, "Oh, that wasn't bad." I would have compared that very much alike to again a 44 mag, like you said. Now I realize the 460 has this mythical lore around it that it's supposed to be the most punishing of
Yeah.
the handguns, but
I should have brought my 12 gauge and a box of slugs if he wanted to feel some recoil.
is
Um,
it a single shot?
No,
Those single shot 12s, oh my god, those are the worst.
I have a
what
single shot 410. But
my over under um,
If you
that
get one of those, is it a Stoger?
no, it's the
Oh,
the Japanese one, which I
oh,
the
oh yeah, forgot
Moroku.
about that.
Um, doing buckshot. My hand loads the buckshot and the slugs through that. You felt that.
Is it pretty light?
It is on the lighter side. It is. It's wood, so it's not. It's not a synthetic stock,
Yeah,
but you felt it. But I will if I did a review of my little stun pen. It's a stun gun, but it's in pen form. And so I shocked my leg just since I was doing a review. I figured I needed to know what it felt like. Basically, immediately after doing that, my first thought was, I should get a bigger one. I want to know what that feels like. And I probably will end up getting a bigger one so I can feel what it feels like. Because I kind of like the pain. XM1 said my Airweight 357 and my single action Cimarron 45 Colt are my big kickers. I have a 360, and yes, I cannot shoot a whole box. If I'll usually do at most about 20 rounds through it, 20, 25 rounds, because it stings. It's worse than my 357 Derringer.
it's amazing
Yeah.
how much shootability to a gun can change when you reduce its overall weight.
Well, the 360 is crazy. It's under a pound fully loaded. Well, it's 5 rounds, but fully
Yep,
loaded 357, it's under a pound.
yep.
So it is very easy to carry, and I figure if I if I ever have to use it, once the adrenaline's pumping, you're not going to feel it while everything's going down. You might feel it afterwards, but in the moment, adrenaline is an incredible painkiller.
Yeah.
Oh, and X Adam said my KS7 with slugs kicks like a mule. That's what the that Sega 12 that I did the short on with the slugs. It bruised my shoulder with this steel butt plate.
Yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I like a steel butt plate.
it was surprising because we did a switched it from the kind of rifle stock that they put on them to import them over to the original style, AK style, and the uh, happen to have them here still. Yeah. So this is the one that they get imported with, and it's such a large surface that it distributes that force over your shoulder, and it makes it really soft shooting. Um, but when you switch, this is one with a metal butt plate, and you can see the size difference. And this is the one that left a bruise. So I was asked to change it from this to one with a rubber butt pad. And haven't shot that one, so I'm not sure if that's any better. Gizzard said, I think it was on Tauflater Mouse channel. I saw him shoot 12 gauge shell out of a flare gun once, only once. I've seen a couple people do that.
Yeah, it kind of breaks a flare gun when you do that for
Yeah,
some reason.
and there's somebody. I don't. I'm guessing they converted a Desert Eagle to take a 12 gauge. And they're shooting mini shells, slugs out of it.
Dang.
Oh, everybody's dropping.
Oh,
The recoil was too much.
I guess so.
Hopefully he'll be back. We're getting close to there. He's back.
Not sure what happened there.
Well, you've got a low signal.
Oh, that figures. So you said that they converted a 50 AE Desert Eagle to shoot 12 gauge mini shells.
Yep. I saw it years ago, and then it popped up again today in my shorts. My short feeds, not in my shorts. But if I shot one, I would probably pop up in my shorts.
I'm intrigued by that because it seems like it would just take a ton of modification. Because 50 AE is not like a 50 BMG or anything like people would be thinking, because like we've seen the videos where you could throw a 50 BMG inside of a 12 gauge and all that happens is the brass fire forms to the chamber of the 12 gauge and the round just goes tumbling out because 12 gauge is actually a little bit larger in diameter than 50. But 50 AE, it's made to fit in a handgun. So the case and everything is a lot smaller, and you don't have that huge roundness of the case that would allow it to chamber in, a shotgun chamber. It's literally just a straight wall, half-inch case. So I'd be really interested to see how they had modified all that to do so.
Just trying to see because I watched a lot of stuff since I watched that. I was just trying to see if I could find it in my history. And no. Oh shit. Wish I would have saved it.
I'll try Googling it or something later.
Yeah, put it in. I tried searching on the YouTubes and it didn't come up. So, oh, hang on. I might have found it. Um, oh, what? Yeah, I'll have to. I'll look for it later. So, I don't know. It might have just been all made up. Maybe I dreamt it. And X-Adam1 had mentioned the Diablo 12 gauge. He said he shot one, almost bought one. I thought they were kind of cool looking, and you could buy the um, the little cartridges for it, so it basically contained everything. Uh, so legally, you could still it was still black powder, but everything was in a cartridge.
Let's say Cobalt Flame, that fellow that jumps into my shows every blue moon, he got one of those Diablos. He absolutely loves it.
I do want some kind of black powder gun, revolver, like an old Navy clone or something. My one concern is I will be very attentive on cleaning and maintenance for a short period and then completely neglect them after that. Um, so that's my biggest fear is just ruining the gun because I am not taking care of it properly. SVG put a link for a short out there. I wonder if he found what I was talking about.
Nice.
Let me open her up here. Oops. So let me share this short. This isn't the short that I was watching because the one I saw today, they were actually shooting it. But this will show it. Hang on, I got to move this tab down. There we go. So I can see what I'm doing here.
It's the new Magnum Research Desert Eagle 50 caliber shotgun they just came out with, and it's pretty sweet. You can take down a bear with this thing. Pretty sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't know if it's fake or not because he's got the action open. But I swear the video I watched today, they're actually shooting it.
I just like how he said you could take down a bear with it, as if you couldn't take down the bear with a 50 AE Desert Eagle or even a baby Deagle and 44 mag.
So hopefully I don't get a copyright strike for this. But
Nah, worst you'll get is a claim.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron White said, my guess is the shell is sitting against the chamber face. It kind of looks like it in that video. But if I ever find it and I remember to show it, I'll show it next week. Yeah. Go ahead and close that. Close that. There we go. Well, do we want to do a bracket?
I don't know. G-Webs isn't here. I feel like we could have a lot of lopsided decisions, and somebody's going to have to do tiebreakers, and we might end up. Yeah, absolutely.
Let me play the bracket.
Let's get it on!
I'll share that. So let me see if I've got the right thing open. Winder. Nope, I don't have it open. All right, hang on just a second. So I can go through the pictures, which, there we go. Took it a second to get open. So this bracket this week is I put it kind of as movie monsters, but it's horror film characters. So the best horror film character. Since for Halloween is going to be on Friday, so if it was on Saturday, we would have done it on the Saturday on Halloween. But to get it in before Halloween, we'll do it tonight. So we've got Annie Wilkes from I forgot the name of the stupid movie. The one where the author crashes and then she keeps him hostage. Um, and makes him write book. She loves the character, and he kills off the character, and she gets upset.
Gary and I don't watch movies, so
Yeah. Misery. Thank you, Ron. Misery. Annie Wilkes from Misery.
Is that Kathy Bates?
That's Kathy Bates.
That's what I thought.
oh,
I know the actress. I don't know the movie. I know that face anywhere, though.
She's basically the crazy ex-girlfriend. Um, we've got Billy the Puppet from Saw. They don't actually say his name, but unofficially his name is Billy. Chucky from Chucky.
Did see that.
Count Orlok from Nosferatu. Dracula. I was gonna not do the old, well, the Universal monsters, but I needed to. Was having trouble filling out the 16, so I threw in the Dracula. Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Hannibal Lecter, Silence of the Lamb, Jack Torrance. Um, God, I forgot the name of this movie. The Kubrick movie. Ron Wayne, help me. Hit me. Hit me now. Um,
Oh,
they
The
go up in the
Shining.
cabin. He goes crazy. The Shining. Thank you, Mr. Bob. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Michael Myers from Halloween. Norman Bates. Um, God, what the hell is this movie called? I should write these down. I know the movies. I just
Psycho.
Psycho. Thank you.
The guy who doesn't watch movies knew that one.
Pennywise from It. And this is the original Pennywise. I haven't watched the newer It movie.
Nor have I.
Pinhead. God, I should write these movie titles down. I know them. I just can't remember. He's a Cenobite.
What's a Cenobite?
It's a bunch of people like this. They're kind of demon things. It's a little box that you open the box and then they come out and give you pain.
Oh,
Sarah Morgan from The Ring. She's the chick in the comes out of the well. Hellraiser.
yeah.
That's Pinhead is from Hellraiser. Thank you, Woods. Stripe from Gremlins.
Stripe is so awesome.
And a Xenomorph from Aliens, and I didn't like any of the other alien related movies. Are there any questions on those characters? Yes, no, maybe?
Nah.
Oakley dokley. So let me get this centered up. Well, I can't center it up yet because we need to shuffle. Let me shuffle the teams. And stop. So for the first matchup, we've got Pinhead from Hellraiser against the Xenomorph from Aliens. Barbecue.
We'll go with the Pinhead dude.
Pinhead. Gary.
Pinhead.
Pinhead. Woods wants to know what's the criteria. It's just whichever character you think is the best. Whether you think he's the coolest or the scariest. Not really fighting. They're not fighting. Just based on the character. And it does. It can be also you like the character. Doesn't matter if the movie's good. It's all about the character. Uh, the criteria is always optional. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Pinhead. So now we've got Count Dracula against Hannibal Lecter. Barbecue.
Interesting. So we've got one that just sucks blood, the other one that will eat the remains after the bloodsucker's done. Hannibal Lecter does not have a cereal named after him, so we're going to go with Hannibal Lecter. You can't be that scary if they're naming cereal after you.
The goddamn bacon is out there. So I don't know Pinhead much, but I hear all he wants is a hug. Oh, Gary, Dracula or Lecter?
Not only does he have a cereal named after him, he also has a Sesame Street character, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
He's not all that scary. He actually helps children learn to count things. Let's go with Hannibal.
Hannibal. Wood said Dracula. X Adam 1 said, if I ran into a xenomorph in real life, I'd be more terrified than if I ran into Pinhead. Count Dracula is scarier than some weirdo named Lecter. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in this matchup. I think I'm gonna go Lecter. The Bela Lugosi Count Dracula, which is the one that I picked, he's cool, but I think I'm gonna go Lecter. X Adam once said Lecter doesn't even have scary teeth. He's just a guy. Anthony Hopkins does a good job in being creepy. As Hannibal Lecter. So now we've got Stripe from Gremlins against the chick from the well in The Ring.
Oh,
Barbecue.
That's
this
not
is not
fair.
this is not fair.
Mm-mm.
Stripe's just awesome, but the chick in the well, like, there is something genuinely creepy about her with that movie. You know, we're gonna go with the little white girl in the well because there's Mandela effect crap happening with Stripe, and I don't like it.
Gizzard.
Well, this is such a tough decision. I'm going to vote for Stripe. I'm going to make you make it.
All right. Ron White said Lugosi was burned in his Dracula costume. Look it up. Wood said Stripe. Oh, buried.
Would have been kind of cool if it was burned.
Oh, God. I did like Gremlins, and The Ring was creepy. I've seen both the original Japanese and the U.S. version.
Which one was better?
They both had their pluses and minuses. The Japanese version, the way they in the American version, they find out who the girl is. They break into the asylum and find the records, and then find out who she is. In the Japanese version, one of the gals is psychic, and that's how they get the information of who the girl is. Which
Interesting.
didn't care for that, but if I recall, I thought the Japanese version was maybe a little creepier. It's been a while since I've seen them, but I think I'm gonna go the chick in the well. So Samara Morgan is going to move on. Vanessa Kitty is out there. Ron White said, in my defense, it's 3:30 a.m. here. There's no defense needed. Um, I made the list and I couldn't remember the name of the movies.
Is it really 3:30 in the morning? Crap.
Oh, so now we've got Freddy Krueger against Count Orlok. Barbecue.
I don't even remember the second one that you said, so I'm gonna go with Krueger.
Krueger. Orlok is the old black and white silent movie Dracula kind of character.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm still going with Krueger, but that is a fairly tough one.
Gary.
Gotta go with Freddy.
Freddy. I'm going to go Count Orlok.
Yeah, if I would have realized that was him, I might have voted for him, but I wasn't going to rescind my vote.
That's all right. So now we've got Jason Voorhees against Pennywise. So Friday the 13th versus It. Barbecue.
Pennywise.
Pennywise. Gary.
Well, I know the audience can't see my camera, but you can. Does that give you an idea?
There you go.
I don't see anything. I just see the overnight.
Oh, is it being goofy again? Well, here, I'll just make you. Well, there it goes. I'll make it big. That'll show it.
There you go. Gonna go with Jason.
Jason. Let me get back to the bracket. So one for Jason. Ron Wayne said Pennywise. I'm guessing that's Pennywise. He put the clown.
I guess the only clown on here.
X Adam One had said Krueger. For the last one, Wood said Jason. X Adam One said Jason. Never found Pennywise to be scary at all. Oh, I didn't move Hannibal up. Ron White said, well, no sleep for me. No sleep till Brooklyn. Barbecue will get that, I think.
Beastie Boys.
Vanessa Kitty said Jason in Outer Space. I think I'm gonna go Pennywise.
Ooh.
So now we've got Jack Torrance from I forgot the name of the movie again. What the hell is that movie? It's a great movie. For some reason, I just can't remember.
The Shining.
The Shining. Thank you.
Here's Johnny.
Against Annie Wilkes from Misery. Barbecue.
This is rough. I think I know how Gary's going to vote, so I'm going to go with Jack.
Jack. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just going to bash your brains in. Gary.
I'd like to know how he knows how I'm going to vote.
He has studied all your moves. He knows your
Has
technique.
he? Has
He
he?
he, he just seemed really excited about Mrs. Bates.
I'm gonna give my vote to the audience. I haven't done that in a long time.
Holy crap! All right, hold on. I
I told you,
gotta make a poll.
folks. I knew what he was going to do.
So yep, there we go. We've got. I'll just put Jack. Oops. I almost put Jake. Jack or Annie. The poll is up. Please vote. We'll give it just a little bit here for the audience to vote. And while they're voting, I guess I will vote. I'm going to go Jack Torrance. I guess I should have
Ooh.
waited.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that kind of eliminates the audience vote.
I know,
Thanks,
I just
man.
realized that. But what? Still vote. We'll give it just a little bit here. Huh. Out in the vote, Annie is winning. She's at over 80%.
They're all
Well,
mad
Wow.
at you now. They're gonna get their revenge.
so we got 9 votes. We'll give it here just a few more moments. What's it, Annie? Axe Adam once. I haven't seen either, but I guess angry male with an axe is scarier than woman with a knife. That's unless you've just divorced her and she took half your shit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and end the poll. And the chat gave it to Annie, but I'm going to go Jack. Um,
And what was the percentage that the chat vote was?
2 to 1.
eh, oops, 67% Annie, 33% Jack.
Wow. 2/3 of the chat out there wrong.
So now we've got Billy the puppet against Chucky. The puppet from Saw against Chucky.
Ooh.
Barbecue.
I'm starting to wonder if you actually shuffled these. I feel like you knew exactly how these were going to land, based on like just repeatedly hitting the shuffle button enough times, and you knew like I just have to hit it like 12 times and boom, this is what it's going to be. Uh, the puppet, Jigsaw, Billy.
Billy the puppet. Vanessa brings up in Misery um, that Annie has the author chained to the bed, and she puts a 2x4 between his ankles and hits his ankles with a sledgehammer to break him, hobbles him.
Ugh.
That, yeah, that was not a fun scene. Oh, Gary.
Gotta go with Chucky.
Chucky.
Old people would choose him.
Wood said Chucky.
I rest my case.
Goddamn bacon. Could you imagine Chucky going through one of those saw mazes? Then a skitty said Puppet Master was a fun watch. Yeah, it was. I've actually never watched Saw.
What?
It didn't interest me.
Well,
Oh my
I
god. A movie you haven't seen? Oh my gosh.
my cousin and I took two girls out on a double date to a Saw movie. I think it was like Saw 4. Him and I both fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm just not into the kind of gore horror like Saw. I didn't. Same reason I didn't watch Human Centipede. It's just,
That one was just weird. I mean, I never saw it. Just the concept of it, as like hard pass.
and Chucky, I don't know. I didn't like the movie.
Ooh,
I'm actually going to go just based on appearance. I'm going to go Billy the Puppet. He's creepier looking.
it's a good choice. I honestly thought for a second there you were going to send it out to the audience.
No. Um, so now we've got Michael Myers against Norman Bates. Barbecue.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers. Gizzard.
There's something really creepy about a guy who looks normal but is really messed up in the head. So got to go with Norman Bates.
It's not nice to say about me.
Uh, after the movie came out, Anthony Hopkins, or not Anthony Hopkins, Anthony Perkins, his mother said, Anthony's a good boy to the press.
They always are.
Um, I guess I already put it in. I was going to go Norman Bates. Um,
I won't lie. I completely voted for Michael Myers based on the song.
it always, you can get
He
away
was
from
great
Michael
in Wayne's
Myers with a
World.
brisk walk. Just don't running. You might trip, but a good walk where you're watching where you're going, a power walk, and you could probably get away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So Ron White said Norman. He taxidermied people. And X Adam 1 said, even as a kid, Chucky wasn't scary because he's a doll. I will say that the movie
Should we
Chucky,
tell?
if you watched it with the surround sound, you could, I think it was that one where you could when he would be running, you could hear him run behind you because of the surround sound speakers.
Is X Adam 1 a little bit behind in the chat?
He
Did we
might.
tell him to hit the live button?
So yeah, so make sure that you're caught up, but he's not too far behind, really.
No, just a little bit, it seems.
He might be on the road because he had mentioned earlier his daughter got stranded and he went to help her. So I don't know if he's driving, so it's taking him a little bit to respond.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, he said no, just reading them later. So now we've got Pinhead versus Hannibal Lecter. Barbecue.
Like, there's legitimate people like Hannibal Lecter in this world, hell, in our country. Like, that'd be a scary individual to cross paths with. Hannibal Lecter.
Hannibal Lecter. Gary.
Fun fact, Hannibal Lecter is the reason my daughter decided to go into psychology. So, Hannibal Lecter.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hannibal Lecter. Anthony Hopkins does a very good job as Hannibal Lecter. X Adam 1 said Pinhead's black eyes are creepy. Yeah, in many ways, indeed a glorious bracket. Oh, so let me get Hannibal. I saw the second movie, Hannibal. I saw that in Japan. First first time I had ever been in a movie theater with the um, what you call it seating. Um,
The stadium seating.
Stadium seating was in when I saw it in Japan. It was a it was a little distracting. I mean, for watching Japanese movies with subtitles, I don't have a problem with it. I've watched them long enough where I don't most of the time don't even notice. But watching it in Japan with the Japanese subtitles was a little distracting. Still kind of a creepy movie. So now we've got Samara Morgan against Freddy Krueger. Barbecue.
Who against Pretty?
The Chick in the Well.
Oh yeah, her.
Gary.
I'm going with Freddie.
Freddy. TJ Fishing is out there. He did a short show on the tarantula the other day, a day or two ago. Really glad
No,
we
that's
have those here.
sounds like a whole lot of burn the house down. Nope.
That's pretty much what I said. No, no, thank you. I don't know. For him, it's an everyday thing. Tarantulas and fighting kangaroos.
Giant nope ropes. Nope.
Yeah.
Koalas with hepatitis or herpes or whatever. I don't know. Gonorrhea.
Everything in Australia is trying to kill you. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Samra. So now we've got Pennywise versus Jack Torrance. Barbecue.
This is interesting matchup. I think I saw it before I saw The Shining. And with that being said, I think I'm going to have to go with Pennywise.
Pennywise. Gizzard.
Jack.
Jack. Jack. Except one asks, "What if you turn the TV off while she's coming out of the well?" I think it's too late by then. Once you see the ring part.
Yeah, once you got Genie out of the bottle, I think you're screwed.
Yeah. Oh. I think I'm gonna go Jack. Jack. And now we've got Billy the Puppet against Norman Bates. Barbecue.
Billy.
Gizzard.
I stand by my comment from earlier. Norman.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to go Norman. I think I'm going to go Norman.
I don't know. I feel like Billy's way better. I mean, it's not like he was just doing this stuff to be a sick, twisted individual. He's like, hey, you've been doing these totally immoral and crappy things to people. Now, here's a really fun way that you can make a decision that relates to the immoral things you were doing. Like, he was a vigilante.
Well, the shower scene with Norman Bates, it's just it's so iconic.
It's Hitchcock.
That's
Come on,
true.
man.
Now Hannibal Lecter versus the Chick in the Well.
Ooh, this one is. This should be a final. I'm gonna go chicken the well.
Chicken in the well. Gizzard.
The man's name literally rhymes with cannibal. I mean, come on. Got to go with Hannibal here.
That's why I went chicken the well,
Hannibal.
because I had a feeling Gary was going there, and I wanted Foss to have to decide this.
It was kind of a tough one. She is creepy. And
Choose wisely.
ooh, choose your destructor.
There's not a wrong decision here.
No. I think I'm gonna go Hannibal.
That's honestly what I wanted to do, but I wanted to make sure that your vote counted.
X out of one said she got beat up in Scary Movie pretty badly.
Well, she did real sick shit like hide the TV remote.
Goddamn Bacon said Lecter might find out what her liver tastes like.
With the fava beans.
And a nice Chianti. Oh, so now we got Jack Torrance. Ooh, Jack Torrance versus Norman Bates. Barbecue. That's a good matchup.
This one in itself could be a final. Jack.
Jack. Gizzard.
Gotta go with the master here. Bates.
Bates. Ah.
Finally got it.
This is a tough one. They're both good characters. Both played well. Oh. Think I'm gonna go Jack.
Whoa.
I think Jack is just gonna edge out Norman.
You don't want Master Bates?
Oh. No, we're gonna Jack it. So now we've got Hannibal Lecter versus Jack Torrance. Barbecue.
Part of me really wants to go with Red Rum, but I think I've still got to go with Hannibal.
Hannibal.
I mean, the guy was eating another man's brain while the guy was still alive.
X Adam once said Bates is a killer. Jack just had a moment, didn't he? Well, Bates started out crazy, and Jack, you see his descent into insanity. Oh, Gary, Hannibal or Jack?
We're gonna go with our champion, Hannibal.
Hannibal. Well, my vote doesn't matter, but I'm going to go Jack. But Hannibal Lecter has been voted the best horror character. Ron Wayne said Hannibal loves it when a plan comes together.
Yep.
Hannibal, speaking of that Hannibal, probably one of my favorite quotes said by anybody is something Hannibal said. He said, "It's always darkest before it goes totally black."
It's interesting.
X Adam once said Hannibal tried the other white meat and became famous. Ah. Oh, I nearly forgot the poll.
Ooh.
Don't
This
forget the
week's
poll.
yes. Look at my poll.
Oh, forget the poll.
This week's poll: Are you giving out candy for Halloween? Yes, it's fun and I like seeing the different costumes. No, it's my candy. The kids can buy their own. Or no, I don't support trick or treating. 44% said yes. 39% said no, I don't support trick or treating. 17% said no, it's my candy. Um, that's a little more on the. I knew there'd probably be some votes on the I don't support trick or treating, but I wasn't expecting that many. And looking at the comments, Tim Allen said I would, but I live out on a dirt road, so we don't get trick or treaters out there. And Rich White said, look to see if there's a trunk or treat or similar event in your area. They have one around here where people who live on the country back roads can go to a parking area, and hand out candy to kids in town from their cars, kind of like tailgate for Halloween.
That's weird. Why are kids going to make out point to get candy?
Well, it kind of. I know trunk or treat is a thing. I've never been to one, but the way Rich explains it kind of sounds like the van, free candy
Yep.
van.
Yeah. No, actually, our elementary school does a trunk or treat every year. And then the town where I grew up, we have like the town square area. They do a really large trunk or treat there as well.
They did one Friday at my daughter's elementary school, and my wife took her up there, but apparently she was kind of scared of the cars, which I don't know. I kind of liked that she did not want to go to the cars handing out free candy. So she only got just a few candy bars.
Nice.
Um,
Like it.
G Web said our streets are not the one kids trick or treat on. They never have. I guess we don't have enough kids around here. DJ Play, and I said yes. Krabby Turtle, we have to leave candy out in a bowl because beagles. Yes, I've been there. Because Gary, depends on when are you coming by. Boomstick said I left the same bowl of candy out for 27 years, still haven't gotten the first trick or treater. Mr. Tangu, yes, but only out of social contract. And Sergeant Joe Smith said no one ever stops by my place. Let me refresh, make sure we've got all the comments. Yep. I think that was all of them. Let me make sure we got news first. That was everybody.
They've left the
That's
same
what.
bowl out for 27 years. Like, if you replace that candy with good candy now and not Bit of Honey, he might have some kids take some candy then.
Nah, he's got the old ribbon candy. Just one big clump now. Last couple of years, we've just put a bowl out, and the kids have been pretty good about just taking one or two pieces. Nobody has stolen the bowl of candy yet. But thank you to everybody that voted in the poll.
You're welcome.
Gary, was it on your chat that I was talking about the Ritter's sports candy? Can't remember who's
I
chat.
don't remember that.
Oh, I swear I was talking to somebody. Oops, I want to get rid of you. I don't want to make it bigger. There we go.
That's what she
But I
said.
don't remember who I was talking about, but this is what it looks like when it's backwards. The Ritter Sports. These are my favorite candy bar, chocolate candy bar wise. And this is the one with hazelnuts. Somebody was talking about. I think their wife was allergic to hazelnuts, and I don't remember who it was or when it was. I swear we're having a conversation, so I got me thinking about it. So I bought some. I don't know. The only chats really that I've been on was yours. I swear it was like in an after chat or something. I don't know. There is a very good chance I just imagined all of this.
No, I remember you mentioning it before.
Oh, oh well. Never mind then. Oh. Oh, are you going to give out candy or go out trick or treating or barbecue? You,
Um, I have an invite to go hand out candy on Friday nights, but I've got to see when trick or treating around here is. So normally around here it's done on a Thursday. So even though Halloween is actually on a Friday this year, um, if they still do it on the last Thursday of the month, like they always have, then I might be able to do both. But otherwise, probably just go walk around and hang out with the kids on Friday if it is for some reason on Friday.
really? Thursdays?
Yep. And I'm pretty sure it's still staying with a Thursday this year because the kids have a 3-day weekend coming up this coming week. So
Is that. How do they decide? Who decides?
well, there's a couple municipalities that will do it on Halloween whenever Halloween falls. But yeah, I don't know if it's like the city council or whatever that decides that, I guess. But yeah, around here, majority of the towns would do it last Thursday of the month.
The other question is why?
I don't know. I have no idea. It's been like that since I was a kid.
Oh. Oh, are you going to give out candy, Gary?
I usually buy a small bag every year, but since I've lived in this apartment complex since 2021, I've had a grand total of one trick or treater in 4 years. So I buy something small that I'll eat because invariably I'm going to end up eating it all. Or now that I've got a granddaughter, I can give it to. It's a little different story.
Oh, the goddamn bacon shared a photo in the Discord, which apparently he doesn't keep up on Discords, but like a month ago I shared the same photo on the Discord. But we'll show his. The trick or treating idea. So, one slurp of foe for trick or treater.
Ugh.
Oh, we can go through the corn, a little bit of corn that it's been a little while. I don't remember where we left off. I'm pretty sure we showed. Did we show the Nintendo gun last time? I don't remember. Uh, I'm still kind of before I had kids. Yes, this is awesome. After kids, it's awesome, but I'm a little leery of real guns that look like toys. And midget with carrot cake. I think we showed this Marlin. I think I remember that, but we'll look at it again. I do want one. I kind of want one at 44 Magnum. And X out of one with his FRT, his fart trigger. I want it again. Oh, what do you think about the Korth? I like it. Red wouldn't be my first choice, but I still like the Korth. The look of the Korth.
If I had, like 8 to 10 grand to throw away, would love to have one. But I cannot justify anything like that ever.
Oh, yeah, X Adam. I think he's saying 7,500 for that one. And I think it's a Henry 22 with a Vortex scope, which he pretty sure he replaced that Vortex. That's the same Vortex that I won at Thunder in the Prairie. Same model. Uh, Vortex Crossfire 2. Hang on here. If this is his gun in his house, I see some CCI primers. I don't think he's mentioned that he reloads. Huh. He's been hiding something from us. Yeah, this was the 460. Kind of wish I had just shot it. I had considered shooting it with one hand, but I wasn't sure because I'd never shot it before. But yeah, I could have easily shot it with one hand. You can see in the background the Tipman. It's a 9 millimeter Gatling gun. Takes Glock mags. That's the owner of Thunder on the Prairie. That's theirs. And XM1 is 22, 30, 30, 357 mag, and 45, 70. Yes, the man that fades poverty with a loophole, 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 loophole. He's got loophole money. And I think this is after he swapped out that vortex for a loophole. Yeah, I can't quite see. Oh. Yeah, looks like maybe it's the gun brochure over there. Yeah, that's a compact AR. Fits in a briefcase. Oh, it's a PCC. It's probably 9 millimeter. Meh. Beretta. Guess the 92. I'm not a fan of the rail. Well, I'm not a fan of this. Is like a 92. What is it? X. I like the classic look of the regular 92. Personally, then I do not believe this is real, but it sounded fun. And the Deagle. I was looking at this was a while ago. I was looking at Deagles online at like Bud's gun shop. Yeah, my wife happened to walk by and she saw the computer screen and she goes, "No." So I started saying something, but she goes, "No." And the Trump Deagle. And a slide. A Glock slide. 9x19. Oh, looks cool. Yeah, I think that's everything. So we're caught up. I think I'm just going to put an X and that'll mark so I can remember where we left off next time. So, yeah, if you got pictures of guns, put them in the Gorn section. Love to see them. Well, barbecue, sir.
Yep.
Anything you got coming up? Anything you want to let everybody know about? Are you going to do a chat next Thursday?
Uh, that's the plan. There's a plan to have one this past Thursday, but life happens. So yeah, the plan is to have one next Thursday. So we'll see what happens. But thank you for the invite. Great show as always. Appreciate it. Oh, and go buy DM Foss swag with the links in the description.
Oh, Gizzard.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate DM Foss on 2 million views on YouTube.
God.
Secondly, yes, I have my show Foul Territory every Monday. That is at 9 o'clock p.m. Central. Love to have everybody there. I've got some reviews on some knives out there for you to look at, and as always, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, sir. Have a good night, Ron. And so the next chat should be next Saturday. And I need to find another streaming platform software. So hopefully, start testing some out. So I might do a daytime chat or two to test out some other ones. I really don't want to go back to StreamYard. StreamYard is very easy to use, has a lot of good options, but is incredibly expensive now. And even with, if you get in on the discount, sign up for however much discount, eventually you're going to end up right back to where you have to decide, are you going to pay the big price or find something else? So I'd rather just start out with finding something else now. So
Good
coming up
luck.
here, my subscription for this EV Mux is up in December. So I need to figure out what I want to do. Um, put a short out Wednesday of something. I forget what it was. I think it was just I was cleaning some 30-06 brass, kind of getting it ready to reload, and should be one short coming out Monday, and then one next Friday also. Oh, other than that, yeah. Hope everybody has a good rest of the night. And again, once again, if you watch this replay, leave a comment. I read them. I appreciate them. Um, I hope everybody has a good rest of the night and go do something good.